Music was already playing when you came. Blue smoke and saxophone already in the frame, as if the night had started without you, and pulled you gently into what it knew. Blue smoke already going when you arrived. Blue smoke, the place where healing has survived. Blue smoke, blue smoke. The music was mid-sentence when you woke. You stepped into an ongoing healing song. Blue smoke, where you were always meant to belong. She was already singing in the middle, piano halfway through its perfect riddle. The bass line walked as if it always had, and blue smoke turned the lonely into glad. Blue smoke already going when you arrived. Blue smoke, the place where healing has survived. Blue smoke, blue smoke. The music was mid-sentence when you woke. You stepped into an ongoing healing song. Blue smoke, where you were always meant to belong. You don't need to know where the song began. Blue smoke was here before the healing plan. Just step into the music mid-refrain. Blue smoke will carry everything again. Blue smoke, blue smoke. The music was mid-sentence when you woke. You stepped into an ongoing healing song. Blue smoke, where you were always meant to belong. Blue smoke, already there. Blue smoke everywhere. First there is nothing, just the room and the air. Then one note from the saxophone hanging there. No chords, no rhythm, just a tone held long, and everything I need is in that single song. The last song of the evening is the one that holds one note until the night is done. This is the last song before the sleep, one note that the saxophone will keep, held in the darkness, warm and true, a single sound that carries me to you. This is the last song the night will give, a tender thing I need in order to live. One note becomes the whole world for a while, the saxophone and silence reconcile. The piano enters now, a chord so soft and slow. The bass comes in beneath, the brushes start to flow. But I remember when it was just the one, a single note beneath the midnight sun. The last song of the evening is the one that holds one note until the night is done. This is the last song before the sleep, one note that the saxophone will keep, held in the darkness, warm and true, a single sound that carries me to you. This is the last song the night will give, a tender thing I need in order to live. One note becomes the whole world for a while, the saxophone and silence reconcile. There is courage in the single note, in the solitary sound the saxophone wrote. No arrangement, just the breath and tone, and finding in that singleness a home. This is the last song before the sleep, one note that the saxophone will keep, held in the darkness, warm and true, a single sound that carries me to you. This is the last song the night will give, a tender thing I need in order to live. One note becomes the whole world for a while, saxophone and silence reconcile. One note held the last song. The organ holds a note, a chord, a breath, something something warm and low, like life before the rest. You come to me at midnight with your sound, a floating thing that settles slowly down. And I reach for what is real in the music, in the feel. This is the night's gift to us, soft and slow and luminous. Every note a thing of grace, lighting up this quiet place. The organ and the saxophone make a music all our own. This is what the night gives me, a candlelit eternity. The room is still, the hour far and deep, the kind of late that nudges you towards sleep. But I stay awake inside this velvet sound, a gift of light the night has gently found. And I reach for what is real in the music, in the feel. This is the night's gift to us, soft and slow and luminous. Every note a thing of grace, lighting up this quiet place. The organ and the saxophone make a music all our own. This is what the night gives me, a candlelit eternity. the night gives. One guitar been left to fade, a warm sound hanging in the light and shade. And in the space where that chord starts to die, the saxophone steps in beneath the sky. Deep comfort finds you when you least expect, in the decay of something almost wrecked. Deep comfort, saxophone in the chord's decay. When the guitar fades, the horn begins to play. In the space between the sound and silence, there is everything I need beyond compare. Deep comfort, warm and low and true. The music finding what I needed you to give to me in the middle of the night. Deep comfort turning darkness into light. The piano fills the spaces left behind, and the bass walks steady underneath the mind. I sink into the texture of the room, the guitar and the saxophone's perfume. Deep comfort finds you when you least expect, in the decay of something almost wrecked. Deep comfort, saxophone in the chord's decay. When the guitar fades, the horn begins to play. In the space between the sound and silence, there is everything I need beyond compare. Deep comfort, warm and low and true. The music finding what I needed you to give to me in the middle of the night. Deep comfort turning darkness into light. The comfort isn't in the loudest sound, it's in the space where something can be found. Between the strum and silence, there I live, in all the warmth that music has to give. Deep comfort, saxophone in the chord's decay. When the guitar fades, the horn begins to play. In the space between the sound and silence, there is everything I need beyond compare. Deep comfort, warm and low and true. The music finding what I needed you to give to me in the middle of the night. Deep comfort turning darkness into light. Deep comfort. same breath, moving in unison together. The same note, then one drifts above, one holds below. Two reeds, one conversation, two ways to go. This is the answer I was looking for. Two voices where there was only one before. The reed's answer comes in pairs. One voice arises, one declares. Baritone and tenor blend, where the melody begins and ends. Two saxophones, one soul tonight, one drifting low, one taking flight. The reed's answer, warm and true. One voice for me, one voice for you. The piano understands this dialogue. Two melodies that make a single fog of sound and feeling laid into the night. Two saxophones creating one warm light. This is the answer I was looking for. Two voices where there was only one before. The reed's answer comes in pairs. One voice arises, one declares. Baritone and tenor blend, where the melody begins and ends. Two saxophones, one soul tonight, one drifting low, one taking flight. The reed's answer, warm and true. One voice for me, one voice for you. I thought I The piano starts the groove, the bass lays down the line, the drums are brushing softly, and the timing feels divine. 4 bars of nothing but the rhythm setting sail, and then the saxophone steps forward, tells the tale. A blue candle burning bright in the middle of the night. Blue candle, saxophone, the rhythm section sets the tone. Then the horn steps into light and turns the groove to something right. Piano, bass, and drums ignite. The saxophone has taken flight. Blue candle burning through the night I spent remembering you. The room smells faintly of the wax and of the wine, of everything that lingers past its proper time. The saxophone sustains a note, then slides below, and I lean back into the music, letting go. A blue candle burning bright in the middle of the night. Blue candle, saxophone, the rhythm section sets the tone. Then the horn steps into light and turns the groove to something right. Piano, bass, and drums ignite. The saxophone has taken flight. Blue candle burning through the night I spent remembering you. Let the candle burn down slow, let the saxophone's warm glow fill the room with what I feel, make the music something real. Blue candle, saxophone, the rhythm section sets the tone. Then the horn steps into light and turns the groove to something right. Piano, bass, and drums ignite. Saxophone has taken flight. Blue candle burning through the night I spent remembering you. The groove settles, the candle flickers, the saxophone breathes. The piano starts the groove, the bass lays down the line, the drums are brushing softly, and the timing feels divine. 4 bars of nothing but the rhythm setting sail, and then the saxophone steps forward, tells the tale. A blue candle burning bright in the middle of the night. Blue candle, saxophone, the rhythm section sets the tone. Then the horn steps into light and turns the groove to make the music something real. Blue candle saxophone, the rhythm section sets the tone. Then the horn steps into light and turns the groove to something right. Piano, bass, and drums ignite. The saxophone has taken flight. Blue candle burning through the night I spent remembering you. The groove settles, the candle flickers, the saxophone breathes. The saxophone played rhythm before notes, just tapping out the shapes before the floats of melody arrived to fill the frame, and copper tone made music out of plain. Copper tone, rhythm before the song. Copper tone, where the melody belongs. Copper tone, copper tone. The saxophone builds from rhythm to the tone. Rhythm first, and then the melody. Copper tone, setting the healing free. Tone had found its note and sang the melody the rhythm wrote. Piano came and bass and brushed kit right, and copper tone made everything feel bright. Copper tone, rhythm before the song. Tone, where the melody warm, familiar sound. 2 bars of vintage comfort going round. The saxophone heard and came to rest above, into the electric piano's love. Evening ritual and read. Evening ritual, everything you need. Evening ritual, evening ritual. The roads and saxophone, the habitual music that the evening always brings. Evening ritual, the most healing of things. She arrived with saxophone in the fold. Into the roads is warm electric gold. Bass and brushed kit ended right on time, and even in ritual became the healing rhyme. Evening ritual and read. Evening ritual, everything you need. Evening ritual, evening ritual. The roads and saxophone, the habitual music that the evening always brings. Evening ritual, the most healing of things. Every evening the ritual returns. The roads plays first, and then the saxophone learns to ride above the vintage warmth below. Evening ritual, the healing afterglow. Evening ritual, evening ritual. The roads and saxophone, the habitual music that the evening always brings. Evening ritual, the most healing of things. Evening ritual, still warm. Evening ritual, after the storm. The morning comes in velvet before the world wakes loud. The saxophone is barely there, a whisper through the cloud. The piano opens like a window into light, and everything that happened in the dark last night did slow. Nowhere else I need to go. Velvet morning, hold me in this space. Before the day asks anything, before I find my pace. Velvet morning, let me breathe you in. Soft and slow and golden, where the day begins. I pull the covers tighter while the music plays, and let the saxophone define my waking ways. There's nothing that requires me, nothing I must do. Just the velvet morning and the music coming through. Morning soft, morning slow, nowhere else I need to go. Velvet morning, hold me in this space. Before the day asks anything, before I find my pace. Velvet morning, let me breathe you in. Soft and slow and golden, where the day begins. Velvet morning holds the quietest part of our lives. The saxophone reminds me what I know, that the healing is in taking things slow. Velvet morning, hold me in this space. Before the day asks anything, before I find my pace. Velvet morning, let me breathe you in. Soft and slow and golden, where the day begins. The morning brightens soft and sure. Music holds something gentle and pure. Velvet morning, stay a little while before the world asks me to run a mile. The piano told the story first alone. 8 bars of everything the evening owned. Then saxophone arrived and took the thread and said what the piano left unsaid. Ivory and Reed, the two taking turns. Ivory and Reed, where healing music learns. Ivory and Reed, Ivory and Reed. The piano starts and saxophone takes the lead. voices sharing one continuous song. Ivory and Reed, where you belong. She entered after saxophone had placed its melody in the beautiful space. Piano returned beneath her voice to hold, and Ivory and Reed made music bold. Ivory and Reed, the two taking turns. Ivory and Reed, where healing music learns. Ivory and Reed, Ivory and Reed. The piano starts and saxophone takes the lead. Two voices sharing one continuous song. Ivory and Reed, where you belong. Some music needs two voices to be told. Piano and saxophone, young and old, taking turns until the story's done. Ivory and Reed becoming one. Ivory and Reed, Ivory and Reed. The piano starts and saxophone takes the lead. Two voices sharing one continuous song. Ivory and Reed, where you belong. Ivory and Reed, still trading. Ivory and Reed, still playing. Just the saxophone and the right cymbals ring. No chords behind me, just this one quiet thing. The bell and the breath, the two of us alone, finding the way back to something called home. In the solitude I hear everything I hold most dear. Sex and solitude and space, slow and empty, full of grace. The right cymbal ticks the time, and the saxophone climbs the line. No one else is needed here when the music is this clear. Sax and solitude for me is the perfect company. Now the piano comes in soft as candlelight, and the The bass notes anchor everything tonight. But I remember when it was just the ride. The saxophone and all that space inside. In the solitude I hear everything I hold most dear. Sax and solitude and space, slow and empty, full of grace. The right cymbal ticks the time, and the saxophone climbs the line. No one else is needed here when the music is this clear. Sax and solitude for me is the perfect company. Can set a person free. Sax and solitude and space, slow and empty, full of grace. The right cymbal ticks the time, and the saxophone climbs the line. No one else is needed here when the music is this clear. Sax and solitude for me is the perfect company. Just the saxophone, just the right cymbal, just the peace. It begins as barely anything at all. A breath so soft it almost doesn't call. But there beneath the silence something grows, a saxophone that finds the way it goes. From shadow into light, the saxophone climbs, from barely there to something that defines. Sax and shadow, quiet at the start, barely breathing, barely showing its heart, then growing into something warm and bright. The saxophone emerging into the light. Sax and shadow, hushed at first and low, then building into everything I know. From the shadow where the music first began, to the full warm voice that only it can. The piano enters soft as the horn grows, and the bass walks in beneath the candlelight's glow. And by the time start, barely breathing, barely showing its heart, then growing into something warm and bright. The saxophone emerging into the light. Sax and shadow, hushed at first and low, then building into everything I know. From the shadow where the music first began, to the full warm voice that only it can. From shadow into light, the saxophone. One note with vibrato, trembling in the air, a tender held tone, something beyond compare. The saxophone is shaking with the weight of everything it needs to communicate. The tender note is more than just a sound. It's everything I was and everything I found. The tender note, the vibrato held long, the trembling of the saxophone song. One note with feeling, deep and warm and true, a shaking sound that says I'm here for you. The tender note that opens up the night, a trembling tone that holds the dark and light. Inside one single shaking sound I hear everything about the music that is dear. The piano enters gently, understated, everything the saxophone has stated. In that one vibrato note, the piano knows and follows into the melody that grows. The tender note is more than just a sound. It's everything I was and everything I found. The tender note, the vibrato held long, the trembling of the saxophone song. One note with feeling, deep and warm and true, a shaking sound that says I'm here for you. The tender note that opens up the night, a trembling tone that holds the dark and light. Inside one single shaking sound I hear everything about the music that is dear. sound that says I'm here for you. The tender note that opens up the night, a trembling tone that holds the dark and light. Inside one single shaking sound I hear. Everything about the music that is dear. One note trembling, vibrato fading, tender and still. The saxophone sings like birds at dawn, breathy, light and moving on and on. Airy little figures, free and bright, before the jazz arrangement fills the night. The healing grove is where the music lives, where every note is something nature gives. The healing grove, the saxophone sings free, breathy as the wind through every tree. Light and airy, birdsong light and clear, before the full jazz warmth begins to appear. The healing grove is where the music grows, from nature's breath to everywhere it goes, from the airy open to the warm below. The healing grove is all I need to know. The piano comes in gentle as the leaves, and the bass is like the roots beneath the trees. And I am in this grove of sound and light, the saxophone healing everything tonight. The healing grove is where the music lives, where every note is something nature gives. The healing grove, the saxophone sings free, breathy as the wind through every tree. Light and airy, birdsong light and clear, before the full jazz warmth begins to appear. The healing grove is where the music grows, from nature's breath to everywhere it goes, from the airy open to the warm below. The healing grove is all I need to know. The healing doesn't come from complicated things. It comes from the airy sound the saxophone sings, breathy like the wind, light like the birds, healing without needing any words. The healing grove, the saxophone sings free, breathy as the wind through every tree. Light and airy, birdsong light and clear, before the full jazz warmth begins to appear. The healing grove is where the music grows, from nature's breath to everywhere it goes, from the airy open to the warm below. The healing grove is all I need to know. Airy and free, nature breathing, the healing grove. There's a kind of quiet only soft things know. The smoke is rising in a gentle curl, and the saxophone is finding my whole world. Breathe it in, breathe it out. This is what it's all about. Willow and smoke, hold me where I stand. Willow and smoke, take me by the hand. I've been running from the weight of it all. Willow and smoke, let me rise and fall. The piano plays a chord that opens something wide, a door into a room I've been afraid to find inside. The evening smells of cedar and of something sweet, and the music makes the rest of it complete. Breathe it in, breathe it out. This is what it's all about. Willow and smoke, hold me where I stand. Willow and smoke, take me by the hand. I've been running from the weight of it all. Willow and smoke, let me rise and fall. The willow doesn't ask you to explain. It just bends a little lower in the rain, and the smoke drifts up without a place to go, and the saxophone says everything I know. Willow and smoke, hold me where I stand. Willow and smoke, take me by the hand. I've been running from the weight of it all. Willow and smoke, let me rise and fall. The willow sways, the smoke drifts free. The music holds what words can't be. Willow and smoke, I'm home at last. The hurting and the weight have passed. Just the saxophone and the walking bass, moving through the evening's quiet grace. No piano, no percussion, just the two. The saxophone and bass beneath the blue. Evening blue settles over everything. like a gentle song that night begins to sing. Evening blue, saxophone and bass, walking through the night at their own pace. Then the piano finds them soft and slow, and the drums brush in beneath the glow. Evening blue is what this music knows, where the saxophone and the bass both go deep into the velvet of the night, until the music makes the dark feel right. Now the piano comes in like a lamplit low, the brushes on the snare a quiet undertow, and I am wrapped inside this gentle blue, the evening that belongs to me and you. Evening blue settles over everything, like a gentle song that night begins to sing. Evening blue, saxophone and bass, walking through the night at their own pace. Then the piano finds them soft and slow, and the drums brush in beneath the glow. Evening blue is what this music knows, where the saxophone and the bass both go deep into the velvet of the night, until the music makes the dark feel right. Just the saxophone and bass to find my heart. The evening's blue was all I needed then, to feel at home inside the music again. Evening blue, saxophone and bass, walking through the night at their own pace. Then the piano finds them soft and slow, and the drums brush in beneath the glow. Evening blue is what this music knows, where the saxophone and the bass both go deep into the velvet of the night, until the music makes the dark feel right. Evening blue, walking home. In 6/8 time, the saxophone begins, a lilting, swaying thing that gently wins its way inside the quiet of the room. A compound meter floating through the gloom. The reed dreams in time, signatures that sway. In 6/8 time, the night begins to say. reed's dream moves in 3+3, a lilting melody for you and me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The way it falls is gentle as the rain on autumn walls. The reed's dream 6/8, floating free, a swaying kind of jazz, a swaying kind of peace. In compound time, the saxophone finds rest, a lilting melody the night knows best. The piano plays in triplets, easy low. The bass provides a walking undertow. And in this compound world where beats divide, I find the dream that lives inside the tide. The reed dreams in time, signatures that sway. In 6/8 time, the night begins to say. The reed's dream moves in 3+3, a lilting melody for you and me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The way it falls is gentle as the rain on autumn walls. The reed's dream 6/8, floating free, a swaying kind of jazz, a swaying kind of peace. In compound time, the saxophone finds rest, a lilting melody the night knows best. The dream is not in 4/4, not straight. It lives in the lilting compound meter's gate, where the 1, 2, 3 swings into the 4, and everything feels like a dream once more. The reed's dream moves in 3+3, a lilting melody for you and me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The way it falls is gentle as the rain on autumn walls. The reed's dream 6/8, floating free, a swaying kind of jazz, a swaying kind of peace. In compound time, the saxophone finds rest, a lilting melody the night knows best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The reed's dreams. The saxophone says something 2 bars long. The piano answers back with its own song. Back and forth they go, the two of them, trading phrases at the nightstem. The reed's heart speaks in short exchange with the piano across the range. The reed's heart is in the conversation between the saxophone and the piano station. 2 bars back and 2 bars forth, finding something of incalculable worth. The reed's heart lives inside the trade, the musical dialogue that both have made. Back and forth until they both agree on the melody that sets the evening free. Now they play together, unified. The back and forth is settled deep inside. But in the conversation at the start was everything revealed about the heart. The reed's heart speaks in short exchange with the piano across the range. The reed's heart is in the conversation between the saxophone and the piano station. 2 bars back and 2 bars forth, finding something of incalculable worth. The reed's heart lives inside the trade, the musical dialogue that both have made. Back and forth until they both agree on the melody that sets the evening free. The heart reveals itself in dialogue, not in the monologue, not in the fog of one voice. Only 2 is what it takes to show the heart and all the music makes. The reed's heart is in the conversation between the saxophone and the piano station. 2 bars back and 2 bars